We find ourselves at the top of a tall tower deep beneath the surface, sprouting up from the fires of Gehennom. We are confronted with the Lord of all vampires, Vlad the Impaler. Vlad the Impaler possesses the abilities of flight, unbreathing, enhanced regeneration, and is a shapeshifter that can take on fog cloud, wolf, and vampire bat forms. He has a weapon attack as well as a life-draining bite which can reduce your XP levels. He's the second fastest monster in the game, far faster than a player even with speed boots. He's already woken up and is currently on the down ladder of his tower. I loot his chest to check for the Candelabrum. This is one of the 3 artifacts needed for the ritual to get the Amulet of Yendor. I pick up a potion, drink it, and in those 2 turns, Vlad hits me with his weapon and bites me. I hit him back with Mjollnir and he teleports back to the ladder. Again, he teleports to me, misses with his weapon, but then bites me and teleports before I can react. He's sitting on the down staircase, teleports, bites me again, and goes back to camp the stairs. He happened to find a pronged polearm, so he's able to attack me from a square away. But with my minus 36 AC, 190 HP, and the Orb of Fate, we should be fine. Notice how I managed to get onto the down staircase? This is where he wanted to teleport. If you're wielding Excalibur, you will have drain resistance, so you won't lose combat levels that way. He managed to take 1 level away, but I immediately got it back when I killed him. I threw a few daggers at him, but primarily I just used Mjollnir to kill him. If you have a ring of free action, which prevents you from being paralyzed, you could just smack him with a potion of paralysis. So I'm about to read a cursed scroll of teleportation with teleport control, which allows me to teleport back to dungeon level 25. Pretty sure I thought this was the castle, so I'm gonna head there now probably. You might have noticed I took off my Great Dragon Scale mail. You can't have magic resistance if you're going to teleport. And remember how I said the castle was always below Medusa? It's not immediately below Medusa, but I'm about to do something to get there a little bit quicker. I guess I'm too lazy to put on my ring of levitation. I read a scroll of earth, which summons a bunch of boulders, which I push into all the squares around the square you are going to dig down to be free of water. Otherwise the water will just fill in the hole. This time the castle is right below Medusa. You'll get a lot of extra gear as you explore the mazes of Gehennom, so it's good to keep a stash, preferably at the castle because there's already a chest there that you can use. So right now I'm looking in my bag of holding. Pull out a potion of paralysis, and I put it in my hands. Now, I'm standing next to Orcus. You begin bashing Orcus with your potion of paralysis. The vial crashes on Orcus's head and breaks into shards. The potion of paralysis evaporates. I re-equip Mjollnir and start hitting Orcus. Fortunately, the paralysis potion worked. Sometimes, even when it's wielded in your hand, you can still miss with it, and Orcus will just start blasting his Wand of Death and wasting all the charges. So after Orcus is dead, and you grab his Wand of Death, you get to clear out Orcus Town. Orcus Town. It's got a couple of graveyards and a number of shops, most of which are filled with mimics. Some people genocide mimics before they come here for more items. I've never found it necessary, but I usually wait until my Ascension kit is pretty much full before coming here. There's always going to be an unaligned altar, and something you can do on any altar, even Moloch's altar, is drop items you don't know the BUC status of, and it will flash in a color that will automatically identify it for you. And you can just drop them in bulk by using this command here. To get the Book of the Dead, we have to find the Wizard of Yendor up in his tower. There are 2 towers. One of them is real, and one of them is fake. I think I got them mixed up, because I usually do. They look identical, but one of them will have a portal, which I think we might have seen on the one upstairs and I just missed it. One of them will have a portal that'll transport you to the bottom of the wizard's tower, and the other one will just have a squeaky board. Step on it. What do we find here? It's a squeaky board. So we need to go to the other tower. So I go back upstairs, head back to the other tower, step on the magic portal, and I'm in the wizard's tower. What always confuses me is that after you go through the portal, you go through a series of rooms, and you reach another moat, which you have to cross to get to a ladder where you enter the main body of the wizard's tower. The wizard's tower is full of monsters. You can just either teleport them away. The more you clear out, the easier it'll be when you run back down the tower after retrieving the Book of the Dead from the wizard's cold dead hands. This was a night that I had with a Kirin, a magical horse of some kind.
Get over here. I'm not doing this right now.
That can fly and cast spells. It's that I got as a mount. As soon as you kill the wizard, something big changes in the game, and you want to be ready. Killing the wizard begins the wizard's harassment. Every few turns, a random effect will happen in the dungeon. Either your inventory items will get cursed, a bunch of monsters will get summoned on you, or the wizard himself will come back from the dead and harass you. The wizard is an incredibly powerful spellcaster and is very dangerous to deal with, as he can create doubles of himself or summon high-level monsters like liches and mind flayers if you haven't already genocided them. He'll steal your artifacts and cast all sorts of high-level spells such as Touch of Death, which is an instant death unless you have magic resistance or amulets of life saving. Disintegration resistance won't save you. I've died to the wizard a number of times, twice after getting the amulet, so don't underestimate him. Alright, we've got Candelabrum, we've got the Bell of Opening, and we have the Book of the Dead. I think we light the candle first so we can see what we're doing, then we ring the bell to get everyone's attention. Bang. Then we read the book. I've gotten this wrong so many times. I like had already killed the wizard, so I was like going around the dungeon trying to get some kind of way to charge the bell. It only has 3 charges, like if you mess it up. Oh, it worked! Okay, now let's turn off the candelabrum. Things are getting serious now. So you'll go down into Moloch's Sanctum and retrieve the Amulet of Yendor from within. I won't show you footage of it here, you'll have to wait till you get there. Something the amulet does when you carry it is it prevents you from teleporting levels. Additionally, as long as you're in Gehennom, every time you go up a staircase, there's a chance that you'll be returned down either the level below you or multiple levels. I just got surrounded by a bunch of monsters. This is because of the Wizard of Yendor. Every 200 turns or so, one of these effects will happen. But it's the amulet that does this. So I'm back down, you might recognize it, back down to level 34. As long as you're carrying the amulet, every time you go up a staircase, it might send you back down. With this one, it was just one level below. This is the layer of Beelzebub, who can stun you, can cast a lot of nasty spells. But by the time you get to him, you'll probably be ready. Yeah, we're getting close to the staircase, and I think when we go up, we get transported down again. A mysterious force momentarily surrounds you, and you can see I'm actually on the same dungeon level. This is another thing that can happen, and it puts you somewhere random on the level. So this is why it's important to map out Gehennom, as well as, if you can, mine with a pickaxe or with wands of digging, mine a clear line from down staircase to up staircase. You'll still have to sometimes mine your way through when the mysterious force puts you somewhere random, but it will make the mysterious force less tedious. And we get teleported back down again. Mysterious force, you can see how this starts to get kind of annoying. Depending on your alignment, the mysterious force is more or less punishing. With lawful, it's the most punishing. Chaotic, it's the least punishing. So we go upstairs, we walk a few steps, and the wizard revives. Whoa. 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 You cannot remove your gloves? Who cursed my gloves, wizard?
T is remove curse.
What'd you say?
Oh, I said T is remove curse.
T is remove curse. Oh, you saw it. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I'm just gonna put on levitation things, because I don't want to risk. I'm also gonna pick... I actually have water walking boots this time, which are really nice. I'm actually kind of low on food. This is getting crazy. Let's see if this is cursed. It wasn't. Dang it. So far the wizard has only appeared one time. Knock on wood. I shouldn't talk about him. Oh! Potion of full healing. Let's quaff that. I love that word. I like keep checking the amulet because I'm paranoid it's gonna be not the amulet. Okay, wow, this is the last one of Gehennom, and then we're out. Oops. Oh shit, I'm gonna buy protection from this guy. 16, what's 16 times 4?
16 times 4 is 64?
Yeah, it is. Wait, is it 16? Here. It's 12 times 48, 4, 6. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, I have to triple check in my head anyways because I get paranoid about paying him the wrong amount. I should get some 3,200. If I get, if I pay him half of that, then I get clairvoyance. Sweet. And so then I'll be able to see in the planes and stuff earlier. It's kind of OP. Okay. Feels like oh, that's why. I was like, why is my AC down? It's because I was wearing different boots. Okay, I'm gonna take out one of my amulets of life saving actually, just in case something happens really bad. Whenever I see blue, like I see this dragon over here, I'm like, wizard! He's back. I don't have any wishes left. I used them all. Sometimes I save one for like a potentially like a helm of oh we're out of the freaking Gehennom. Sometimes I save one for helm of opposite alignment.
Oh, in case you find the wrong altar.
Yeah, which is almost always the case.
Well, what
I'm
is the
so
opposite of
nervous.
neutral?
Oh, it's random. It's 50-50. You'll either go chaotic or
Seems
neutral
like
or
one
lawful.
major downside
It's of
of
neutral. It's actually a huge downside of neutral. I think there's
levitation.
I'm gonna I'm not gonna worry about the water walking boots. Okay. Water walking boots, you're going into the bag. Levitation is my new best friend. Because we're gonna be hitting the plains soon. I'm sweating. I take out my jacket. Oh, I just realized I forgot to loot my stash.